Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Simple Life Philosophy. It is Sunday, October 19th, and I'm showing up on a Sunday. I typically don't, and I haven't been as consistent as I wanted to on weekends, but I'm going to start being a little bit more consistent. I want to raise the standard for myself. And yeah, I think with a lot of awareness, a better discernment, I think things will continue to improve for me. I already feel a change inside, and uh, yeah, it's just great. I just want to talk about discernment because I think discernment and awareness have been just been on my mind a lot, and I think it's just so important to develop those two kind of skills in a way because they are skills. There are a lot of people can just get distracted with the external and never really evaluate and reflect on the internal, what's going on inside. That includes inside your body, your mind, just everything. And that's where awareness lives. And then you use your awareness to discern what's right and best for you. And so, um, as you develop more awareness, you're going to develop better discernment. Unless if you don't, then you're going to have more awareness of that poor discernment skills, if you will. So, yeah, I just think it's super important, and I think that I need to develop this more myself. You know, a lot of times I think in life we just really have to speak it into existence, even if our body, mind, and actions don't really follow that just yet. But speak that ideal self, that highest self, that your best self. Speak that person into existence. Really visualize what that person does, your best self. And if you didn't live up to it, visualize it at the end of the day. And think about, like, okay, if I was my best self, what would I have done here at this minute, this hour, this exact minute? Right when I got home, or right after I had this conversation, or right after I ate something. You know what I mean? Like right after I was cooking, or during while I'm cooking. Maybe I listened to a podcast or a different type of pod. Maybe because I've been going back and forth. A lot of times I do work in silence. Like I like to cook in silence occasionally, but sometimes I'll put on music. I rarely will put on like something educational. A lot. I've been listening to kind of Tim Ferriss a lot, and a lot of his conversations with just very successful people, hyper successful people, just very gritty people, just driven people. And it's good to hear their stories, good to hear their strategies and tools that they use. A lot of it I think doesn't apply to me, or just requires maybe a time investment that I have yet to really carve out for it. But yeah, I mean, it's just listening to higher and just people that are really have connected with their higher self. I think can really improve your life. If you're not there yet, and continue to visualize it, and hopefully we'll all get there in time. You got to be patient with yourself too. It takes time, and if you can just take tiny steps, and if you're listening to this, if you're listening to me talk, like, you're in the right vibration, you're in the right frequency to make these decisions for yourself. I mean, the fact that you are here and listening to me like talk about this should just say enough that you're on the right path, and you're trying to evolve yourself. And I think that is a win in itself. So yeah, I hope that message brings you home today, and brings at least a smile on your face. Keep smiling, keep pushing love out there, and hopefully, I think we'll see the world change for the better. That's my foolish hope anyway. All right, much love, peace out.